You know, it's fascinating to me how we struggle with like sleep. Like something starts to bother us and then we can't sleep. And I think about where I'm at in my life right now as compared to, I don't know, 15 years ago. Um, I think I've gotten a lot better at these types of things when something like wakes you up and you're troubled by it and you can't go back to sleep. And I'm reminded of Jesus. Like Jesus was fascinating about he always was teaching his disciples to work from a place of rest, as opposed to rest from work. He's always teaching work from a place of rest. So he gets them in a boat one time, and they're going across the water, and like this storm comes up, and the guys are terrified. So they wake him up. He's sleeping. Matthew says, he's sleeping in the front of the boat. And he wakes him up, and he's like looking at him like, you dudes have no faith. He rebukes the wind, peace be still, and they're all like blown away. And so I find an incredible amount of comfort from that. And I know that if you're human, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've been alive very long, you've had one of those experiences where you've struggled with sleep. I think here's a perfect example of what life should be like for us. Sure, we're going to worry. Sure, something's going to get on our minds. But we gotta in that moment realize, hey, is Jesus in the boat or not? And if it's in the boat, like clearly in the midst of a storm, he knew how to sleep. And I think it's good for us to be reminded that, hey, you wake up like that and you're having an experience like that, and just take it to the Lord right there and remind yourself who's in the boat of your life with you, and rest easy. Don't sit there and stew all the time. It's about learning how to give it back to the Lord just over and over and over. And in the midst of that, you'll find peace will come over your life in the midst of whatever storm you're facing, whether it's a great storm or little bitty hiccups. Sometimes there's little hiccups that can get on our mind. And so I would encourage you this week, rest easy. If you know Jesus and he's sailing in the midst of your life, you ought to be able to sleep well. I hope you have a great week. I can't wait to share with you next time.